The Staten Island Film Festival is looking for submissions ahead of their 2023 festival in June. Joining us now to talk about it is the festival's founder, Vinnie Langdon. Hi, Vinnie. Welcome to the show.
Morning, Vinnie.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me, Nikki and Don. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
And yes, our second annual Staten Island Summer Shorts Film Festival. We are looking for submissions. You have about 20 days to, make a music video, make a short narrative film, maybe a documentary, maybe one of those funny how-to videos we always tend to look when we're totally bored on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And what's great about this festival and what is unique is that we're actually essentially a part of Historic Port Richmond Preservation Association. And what that is we're in collaboration with the Reformed Protestant Dutch Church that is one of the oldest congregations, not only on Staten Island, but across the country, established in 1655 when Dutch migrants came over and, they wanted to bring their religious practices over to the New World at the time. And, when you have a church that is almost over 350 years old, you start to see deterioration of the church. The roof is kind of falling apart and, it's American history. And if you're driving around Staten Island, you see a lot of those names like Decker and Mesereau, and you're wondering, where'd they come up with those names? Well, a lot of those families and origins came from the Reformed Church. And, a lot of times we talk about, church fundraisers and picnics. And as an actor and filmmaker myself, I came up with this idea to them to say, you know what? Why don't we put together a film festival, roll out the red carpet and make it fun? Everybody loves movies. Come have popcorn and enjoy. And what's going to happen is, actors, aspiring filmmakers, those what they're calling now influencers on Instagram and TikTok. If you love making videos and maybe you don't know how to get yourself out there, film festivals are the great way to do, especially after, we were locked up with that pandemic and people that are itching, they just want to network. Film festivals are the way to go. Make yourself a film that's under 10 minutes, submit it to our film festival. We'll show it up on the big screen and walk the red carpet and you'll feel like a celebrity for, the night. So why not, right?
So much fun. I've been to many film festivals in my day, and I did a lot of work with a lot of the film festivals in the Southwest. And it's also a real. You were talking about community earlier, right? It's a really wonderful way to build a community kind of feeling and vibe among people who, even if they're not filmmakers or they're not actors, they really get a deeper appreciation, I feel like, for what goes into production and what goes into what actors do and what producers do, right?
Yeah, completely. Yeah, and with the iPhone and those type of devices today, I mean, everyone basically almost has a small movie studio in their pocket. I mean, It's just amazing. What the phones can do, and even smaller cameras can do, GoPros and things like that. I mean, like you said, you've seen stuff on TikTok and Instagram and so forth, and putting together these fun little reels. So let me ask you. Well, first of all, I want to make a comment, but comment is, Vin, I got to tell you, your background and the camera and everything, leave it to the filmmaker to come up. I think probably our best remote connection just as of date, and we've been only doing this show for the last 2 months or so.
Yeah, and the shirt, the
whole thing. So we leave it to the filmmaker. Yeah. So big Devils fan I see in the background. So what are you looking for out of this year's submissions? Are you looking for a wide range of topics, or I mean, what are you looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything, you film a little short film in your kitchen, maybe grandma making some eggplant parmesan or whatever you want to do. Or, like how I started back in the day was, get a group of friends together on a weekend, go to, Snug Harbor, go to a local park and just say, hey, you know what? Let's just tell a funny story, and let's make a little narrative. Or maybe you're an artist, a musician, and you just want to get your music out there. It's a great platform. DIY, do it yourself, make a little music video. Like Dawn was saying, you don't need a fancy, movie camera to, make something unique or great. Or maybe in your family or around Staten Island, there's so much history. You want to do a documentary on Fort Wadsworth, or even we just had, go to the Staten Island Zoo and do one of those videos with one of the parrots or, koala bears. Why not, right? So we're looking for a range of anything, whether you're a filmmaker that's been doing it for, most of your life, or you never picked up a video camera before. hey, it's a great opportunity. There's no egos or anything. It's just show up and do it because this is what people love to do, and as a filmmaker you get to network. So again, the film festival is happening June 24th 2023, and you have until February 28th to submit. If you're not a filmmaker and this sounds like, hey, your ears are perked up and you just love movies, and you, especially the independent market, sometimes there's independent films that are much better than what's on your typical Netflix and streaming devices out there. So come check it out, come support the Reformed Church, and tickets will go on sale. And then for more information, you can go to filmfreeway.com/Staten Island Summer of Shorts. I know it's long, I'm sure we'll throw it in the comments for you, or you can check it out. Facebook.com/SI Summer of Shorts. Check it out. Come get dressed up, walk the red carpet. You never know who you're going to be sitting next to. Last year, we had Vincent Pastore from The Sopranos debuted one of his short films. Uncle Nino from MTV's Jersey Shore strutted the red carpet. And I was like, what's going on, Uncle Nino? Come on in.
Was he dressed?
Barely, but
okay,
hey,
I figured,
okay.
I didn't know if there was a dress code, and I figured if Uncle Nino's there's not. Really quickly, just for everybody who's deciding on the content that they want to submit, is there something that's going to sway your influence on one way or the other as far as evaluation goes, so that people know while they're coming up with ideas?
Right, sure. So it is important to know that all these films will be pre-screened and judged. We have 3 judges who are in the industry that have been making movies or acting in some way, some part of their whole life. And they're going to look at the films and, just make sure that, the content is suitable for all ages, and make sure it's great. Of course, if you're really serious about this, you'll be being critiqued on, is your audio good? Is your lighting? Is your video? Is your sound? Are we going to see a lot of shadows in your movie, or is it going to be, are we squinting and your camera's out of focus? So you want to just make sure that, you knock all the check marks off, that it is a decent film, that, if you're proud to share it, then I'm sure it's going to be a great film. So
wonderful. Thank you for that.
Well, thanks, Vinnie, for joining us here this morning, and hopefully we can get it to the front office, that maybe that's a live stream for your red carpet there on the 24th of June. That would be kind of fun, right?
Yeah,
love
come
that.
on out.
Thanks,
on
Vinnie.
Staten Island.
All right,
Thank you
thanks,
so
guys.
much.
Have a great day.
Good luck with everything.
Yeah, have to pass that along to Danny and Courtney and Gerald and Lisa Marie, and see if we can maybe put something together, do a little live red carpet, right? Get all dressed up and
How much
interview.
fun.
Yeah,
We love
absolutely.
things like that.